Hello, I'm Jared Willits, and welcome to My Thoughts for What They're Worth, episode number 35. Episode entitled, An Honest Politician, ? Get to that in a second, but first, as always, I do ask if you like what we're doing here, push the like button, push the share button, tell other people about My Thoughts, or you might even want to subscribe. You could do one, two, or all three of those things. Help us push this podcast forward. My Thoughts for What They're Worth on YouTube and Spotify. An honest politician, ? Here's the real question. Are most of your big-time politicians dishonest? Well, I think that's like asking about a bear's bathroom habits or perhaps the Pope's religious convictions. The answer, I think, is pretty obvious. I think, yeah, they're dishonest, and dishonesty has been part and parcel of the political tool bag for generations and all that. And I think the current crop of big-time politicians, they're never going to change. It's just the way they are. It's so easy just to lie. So I offer some sage advice, or at least advice, to perhaps the next generation, TNG, of politicians getting into the game. The overall advice is be honest. Really. It sounds simple, but apparently it's difficult, but you can do it. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Anytime anyone asks you a question, just tell them the truth. Can it be that difficult? Apparently so. And don't lie by omission, by the way. That's just as bad as lying, leaving something out. When you are asked a question, answer it directly and truthfully. I really dislike the politician pivot. They're asked a question, Mr. Ms. Politician, what do you think about A? They never answer. They answer, but not the question. And they ramble on about other things, and then they get done. And many times that pivot is simply accepted. The constituent or the reporter just said, all right, well, they're not going to answer, so we'll just go on to the next thing. And the same thing with the lie. Now, the problem with that, when you accept these things, you have become complicit in the lie. Now, many people, I think, are you listening big-time cable news networks, will forward the lie. Will forward it because it kind of fits with the way they think. And that's just, that's just the way it is, too. And that's unlikely to change in the foreseeable future. So just tell the truth, Mr. Politician. Tell the truth. It's easier that way. Also, this is going to be difficult. I know. Take responsibility. When something goes south on your watch, take responsibility for it. Own up to it. I tried to do my best. I thought I was doing the right thing. It just didn't work out. I'm sorry. It was my mistake. I'll try to do better. I think we're going to accept that better than a lie, because most times we know it's the lie. And when they point fingers, well, it was not my fault. No, I had nothing to do with it. It was him over there, that guy, or those people over there. Take responsibility. Own up to it. You'll be respected. How about that? How about being respected as a politician? Wouldn't that be nice? Again, the people in the game now, I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe new people it will. As we are in hot and heavy in the campaign season, I think this bears some talking, and that is, don't make campaign promises you can't keep, or even worse, make campaign promises you have no intention of keeping. Again, the broad category, be honest. Tell them what you think you'd like to do and what you think you can do if you were to get in office. It's really so very simple, but apparently it eludes most people. It's not going to happen. Like I say, the people in office now, they're not going to do it. But maybe new people will as time goes on. Maybe before I die. I got a few years left. All right, so in the end, honesty is the best policy. We tell that to our children, so why not practice what we preach? Shakespeare wraps up the podcast today. No legacy is as rich as honesty. Those are my thoughts for what they're worth. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Jared Willits.